So, today is April 1st of 2020. And as we all know, we're in isolation. I think, well, everybody except all the people who keep driving down my road. Anyway, I think like many artists and crafters and creators, I'm finding more enjoyment in the small things that we're not used to paying attention to. Like, for example, my tangerine. Even though normally around this season, my mom is bringing me those huge 5-pound bags of them, like 2 or 3 of them a week. And because of this, she can't go out and get them. And the people who would normally be standing on the roadside selling them obviously aren't. And even if she has them, which she does, she can't bring them to me like she normally would. But she is still finding ways to get me small bags of them so that her and I can both enjoy them. And it's like that whole look at the moon and know the other person's looking at it too kind of feeling. So in light of all this, I wanted to do something special for not just the soaping community, but for everybody who's stuck at home, who's bored, who doesn't know what to do with themselves, who's looking for a new project, who would really love to have something to show from this isolation going, you know what, I learned something new, or I found this cool new hobby, or even I just found this new person to watch. Whatever it is. So, what I decided to do, now mind you, this has been in the works for many, many months before this pandemic even happened. But because of I already had it going, and now the pandemic is in full swing, it seems like the perfect time to release it. I've been asked lots of times about simple recipes. Things that are kind of quote-unquote foolproof. And so I started coming up with recipes that work for that purpose. And in my research, I did an entire recipe with almost everything that could be bought at Walmart. And now, because of the isolation issues, I have done a little bit more research, and I found absolutely everything can be bought at Walmart. And it can all be ordered. It can all be shipped to you. Granted, it can be ordered lots of other places. You can buy it at almost any grocery store, etc. But the entire list can be bought for under $20 at just about any Walmart. And you will get at least 3 batches out of what you spend and what you pay for. So I will leave way more information down in the description box. I will leave way more information down in the description box. I will talk about the various amounts that you need of certain ingredients, depending on how much you're looking to come out with or how big the size of your mold is, that sort of thing. I will cover everything as far as things you need to worry about. And this is somewhat of a DIY, everybody at home. Wow, really? This is somewhat a DIY soaping project for everybody at home in isolation. Now, I am not taking responsibility for anyone else's choices or decisions as far as lye safety or anything like that. I am simply telling you how. You need to exhibit good common sense. You're at home. Be safe. I mean, you're already at home because you're trying to be safe, right? Take it a step further. That being said, I will give you a full list of ingredients. I will give you the full steps so that you can follow along. You can do it yourself, and I will actually do it twice over. So you should get a good idea of exactly how the process should work. I use a couple of different ingredients in the two different batches to show you could do this or this. And part of it was for my own testing purposes. And I'm going to encourage as many of you who choose to, want to, have ever had interest to, follow along. Do it yourself. Get an order. You can order it all from Amazon or Walmart. In a couple of days, it'll all be here. And if you do, I want you to tag me. I really enjoy the individual creativity that I see when I run sessions like this, where everybody makes their own batch. But since we're in isolation, I figure, why not do it anyway? We don't have to stand next to each other to make it work. So, I really hope you have a lot of fun. And I hope you come out with soap you love. And here we go.